Hey guys, welcome back to the House of Wrinkles, bringing you the how-to for English Bulldogs and other canine tips and tricks. Today we're going to talk about how to care for your mama if she's had a C-section. We're going to talk about how to clean the incision and care for that. Okay, so first I just want to mention it's super important to keep your whelping box as clean as possible. So we try to change out the bedding every day. It's been raining like a million days in a row here, so it's really hard to keep it dry and clean, but that's really important. The fibers in your blankets and your bedding can get in the incision, so that's why it's important to keep the incision clean. And I'm going to talk to you about how to tell whether the incision is healthy or if it needs attention. If it's starting to get infected, I'll tell you how to tell the difference. So what you want to try to do is get your mama rolled over. Let's get these babies out of the way first. Interrupting feeding time for this, I think. Okay. So here's the incision. You can see that. And this is because of the nipples, they being so enlarged, this is really an area that can keep a lot of moisture, and you don't want that. You want it to be now this incision looks really good. You want to try to clean this. This is a look at that. You want to keep that clean. This is a wet wipe. So I'm starting with that. And the incisions are supposed to dissolve on their own or come out on their own. So you shouldn't have to go back to the vet for removal of the incisions. They should come out, you know, like I said, all on their own. This is betadine. You can get this at your local drugstore. Usually it's kept like in the first aid section, somewhere around the hydrogen peroxide or alcohol. This is antibacterial, and it really cleans and disinfects the area. So this stuff is really good. She's curious about what I'm doing because she don't want me to do anything to her babies. And it don't take much. You don't want it sopping. You just want to kind of, I don't know if you can see that. Okay. Kind of dab it. Now, one way you can tell if the incision is infected is you don't want any pus or drainage from this incision. Let me move this out of the way. So now I'm just going back and kind of patting this dry. You want all this really dry. So like I said, you don't want any drainage. You don't want any redness or fever in it. If you feel of it, it feels hot. If it's got a lot of redness around it, then you need to get her to the vet and get some antibiotics. So this incision looks really good and clean. Nothing's wrong with it. So I think we're doing pretty good so far. But it's just really important that you keep this looked at every day. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Again, we appreciate all your support. Be sure to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the bell button, and we'll see you next time.